No, my audio sources switched. My game audio is playing out of my TV to my left. I've never used that as an audio source in my life. In my life. Dude, what the hell is going on with my computer?
Nothing will ever be the same in my life.
Dude, what the fucking fuck? Well, at least I got the stream back up. I hope my bear doesn't die, because when XSPLIT decided to run a fucking update in the middle of a fucking live stream for some reason, I don't have those permissions set.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's supposed to ask me to update. I actually normally have to go in and manually check for updates. So I don't know why it decided to do that, but hey, fuck it. Please don't be dead, bear. Please don't be dead. Please don't be dead. That's all I
We're
can say
about
right
to.
now.
Are you on, bud?
Yes.
Man, that's like me and Sybil. Sybil doesn't see land very often now, though.
Although I'm worried that the game's gonna crash on me.
If I'm jumping out to go scout something real quick, then I'll take Sybil to do the initial scout. But if I know I'm going for like harvesting or to actually tackle anything, bears only. Mickey comes off first, Molson second if I feel like it's a scenario where I want the backup. If I know it's a situation where I'm going to be getting in some real crazy, I'll add Freebeard. But I didn't even take Freebeard with me to go do the journeyman map earlier. And while I was there, I don't know if you saw the post in Discord, so I invited our company to go over there and get in on that too.
Oh.
I was like, anybody who wants
to see that.
this map, y'all can come do this map. I got everything you'll need here, because all they had to do was grab Sybil and Freebeard, and even if we had a third guy come, he could have hopped on Molson.
Did any of them show up?
Our new members, Puffin and her group, were about to get off. She had something that she needed to go take care of, and Zarkon wasn't on yet. He had some other shit going on. So they both responded, but it was like, well, I'm about to run out the door. I'm like, all right, well, there's going to be more of them, so no problem. You know, anytime you want to go out, and if I'm out, I'll just drop the invite out there. Because I'm set up to be that kind of mobile center that, I don't know, so maybe you could throw me a couple other bears that I'll just keep on the boat. So as our crew gets bigger, I can just be like, yo, I'm at a map. Anybody want to come grab a bear and fuck some shit up?
That's why I got Bud and Paps with me, man. And then I've got, can't even remember the name of the wolf I have with me. I think I named it Copper or something like that.
You got a wolf and a lion, yeah.
And then I got, I can't even remember the name of my lion. I don't know, I just know my bears, man.
Yeah. Oh, I know all my bears too, and the only reason I know my cat's because it's the only cat I got. Even though, hey, yo, what happened to Foxy and everybody else over there? Are they okay?
Oh shit, I ain't been down there in ages, man. Hopefully they're okay. I'm just waiting for this game to load.
That's 3 other animals. I may go pick them up. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to go pick them up. I'm going to go pick up Foxy and the other thing. But definitely, one of us needs to go down there and fucking check and see if they're still alive.
And not pop up whenever they die?
Not when you're not in zone. If you're in zone, which means you got a whole server, if you're in the same server, you'll get the notification. If you're not, then you won't.
Dang.
Dude, I was in server the other day when we lost the penguin. I was like, fuck, a gator got a hold of our penguins. What the hell is this all about? Let me go over here and check and see what's going on.
Down there, it's Foxy, Miller, and Natty.
Foxy, Miller, and Natty, yep.
And, nah, you don't have to. I was gonna say, you can just tear that motherfucking place down.
No.
I'm not going down there to breed bears or tame bears anymore.
No, but it's not a bad spot for lions, though, if we do get back into fucking with lions, so.
Yeah. But I've got lions on in 12 where I'm at, and I have tigers there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, we actually probably can tear that base down then.
Yeah, it's kind of useless at this point because any bears I get from here, I'm going to buy a female that has a hot. I'll be buying them at this point. Custom bred so I can get higher levels.
Right.
I just wish this would load. Fucking worried about my bear, man.
Yeah, no shit. I know exactly what you mean, man. Like I said, when my game corrupted and all of a sudden I spent the next time trying to fucking figure it out, I was like, yo, you need. Skeeter was right there for me the whole time, man. That is like my in-game best buddy of the war. Because he was right there when all the shit went down that morning, and he kept check on my bears, he kept check on your bears, like while you were at work, and fucking I went through all my shit, Thone got home and started handling his own shit, and Skeeter was just ready for if whatever with me dealing with all my shit. Stayed up just the whole fucking day with it.
Well, heck yeah.
Yeah, that's my Mississippi friend, Skeeter. And he's every bit of a Mississippi Skeeter, too. Like, every bit of it, man.
That's where fucking Unbound's from, too. He's a Mississippi guy. Tupelo.
Yep. Unbound is no Skeeter.
No, he's Captain AFK, but he's still my dude. I think
Yeah.
today is his birthday or some shit. I think I got a notification on Facebook about it.
Big shout out from the Angry Dandelion man over here on the Facebook Lives and the YouTubes. Big shout out to our buddy and pal Captain AFK Unbound Hair.
Yeah, happy birthday, motherfucker.
Yeah, happy
Yeah.
birthday, bugger. Talk smack. That's only because we like you enough to even talk about you.
I really don't know what's going on here, but
I mean, it happens some days, man. I've been through my days where it's like, look, my computer is not a piece of shit. I'm telling you right now, my computer's not a fucking piece of shit. I don't know, man. Right now, it's a big piece of shit.
I want to beg to differ right now.
Oh no, me and Son have yelled at each other because my computer being a piece of shit sometimes. He was like, "Don't be blaming your fucking issues on me." I'm like, "I'm just gonna fucking shut up." My computer's not
I
fucking.
need more cores, man. I don't know, this Ryzen 3000 series is tempting.
Are you gonna make the AMD swap, man? I mean, you're not AMD right now. You're all Intel and everything else.
I got AMD in the boys' computer. It game's just
Oh,
fine.
wouldn't be a big switch for you then.
I
would-
wanted both.
A backwards rotation.
Well, you know, 12 cores, 24 threads. It depends on the IPC. It depends on what we see when it actually releases. But I'm not going to get this game up right now. I can tell you that for sure. It won't even let me alt F4 out of it.
Task Manager. There's
Yeah,
some.
that's what I'm
there's
going
another-
to do.
Well, no, there's another program that runs alongside of it,
It just closed itself out.
and you'll get where one of them will close and the other one will stay open down further into your
Yeah.
somewhere in its command line. It's still running this weird other part of the program. I usually back when it would really lock up like that, you could go in and find it and have to close out another atlas. But it was an executable.
Yeah, this motherfucking VCAM is using 6% of my CPU, man.
Now their update is not optimized, huh?
9%. That's part of my problem. Skype's using 12, XSPLIT's using 24, which that's good. 24% CPU usage, and I'm streaming out to 2 different places. That's good.
Yeah, that's great. Except for when you've got Atlas that likes to use 96% of your CPU.
It usually sits around like 50%, but it's
You're that it does that for you. For me, it always sits. It runs heavy as hell on my machine, man. I'm
because there's no optimization.
Not up to where yours is, but it definitely. I can't wait till they start optimizing the game instead of just kind of fixing all the little bugs. Like, because right now their optimization is not really in it as much, and you do need a machine if you're going to be running Atlas at all. You need a machine.
Yeah, if you're gonna run it at decent settings, that's for sure.
They lie. Click on high in the menu there, and you'll see when it says that it says high 970. Bet not. Bet not. Run your 970 on high because you're never gonna see the game.
Yeah.
But they say you can. But until it gets optimized, no, you can't. I mean, and that's part of the problem, I guess, with me is the fact that I've also, I mean, I'm only running a previous CPU in my machine, but I run it at high anyway, and my machine's just like, yeah, we're gonna dabble over on your CPU a lot. It's like, but why?
Why you do this?
It doesn't really even tax the GPU. It's fine over there.
Am I getting in? Where's my fucking bear? Hi, bear!
Hi, bear.
Why are you following? Holy shit! I had two bears. All right. So this bear is
Oh,
following
that's why
that
you
bear.
didn't have to worry about one bear because you had two bears.
Yeah, why? What the fuck ever? I don't recall whistling that motherfucker. This game needs to hurry up and load the fuck in though. Come on, textures. Come on, everything. Still can't ride this motherfucker.
Oh nah, I like getting in fights with myself. Spawning in, waiting on the game to fucking finally get to the point where it's like, okay, you can interact with the environment, and I've closed and opened the door to try and get out of a room 6 times in front of me, because all of a sudden it catches up and it's like, whap, 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 whap. I'm like, wait, what just happened? And I'm outside the door at this point, looking around like I just heard the door open and close 6 times behind me. How the hell did that just happen?
So, dude, our shit's still here.
Except,
Looks like some of it maybe have been just torn into, but it's still here. No bed. They destroyed the bed.
can we get a refresh on Skype?
What's going on with Skype?
Unshare your screen and share again.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so all of our stuff is there. Yeah, that's the only way Guru gets to see anything that's going on. Gotta remember that.
Mhm.
You watch the bears go fucking ham on this and dive into the candy pit. Why are you running? Alright, well now that you dumbasses got yourselves trapped in there, stop fucking following me.
Oh, he fucked up. He fucked up.
You mean, bitch. So, yeah, I just need to put it. Yeah, see, they gutted completely gutted the inside, the top, and everything. Destroyed everything.
Was there anything worth a while there?
Yeah. Preserving bags, taming food, bolas, smithies, materials.
Yeah, but that's our fault for letting it hit its 10 days.
Yeah,
It's a lawless, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can't do 10 days in a lawless. Like, if you don't go back and open the door and close the door,
shit's gone.
Yeah, your shit'll be gone. Like, I've already had it happen once. This time we're gonna make sure and stay up there on a regular basis. Keep a
It's got
check on
fast
our
travel,
keep a check on our timer. Make sure that we're doing what we need to maintain copper base. Like, as the company grows, it's going to be a bigger responsibility, especially for the admins, to make sure that we take care of stuff like that, of keeping bases active. The good thing is, though, is me and Stone may have it to a point where we don't have to go back to the house at all.
Yeah.
Nothing else is going to... Building is kind of substantial right now. We do need to do a dock redesign. That's something else we need to sit down at the round table for. Because now we've got the issue of I need to move my brigantine away from where it's at because Stone needs to be able to back into the area and unload. Both of our galleons need to be able to be there and unload, and they got to be able to do it like right there at our front door.
Yep, which eliminated...
And the depth of water...
Yeah, the two galleons eliminated the spot for my brigantine, so everything needs to shift, essentially.
Yeah, and so that means finding a new place for my brig. We need to do that when we got a good little group of people on, too. That way, I don't have to move crew. We can just be like, hey, guys, let's move this boat real quick. Everybody hop, man the sails, all that shit. We'll move the boat over.
There's a giraffe already. What level is this motherfucker? You can die.
After they're done killing this, they'll come kill you.
Sucker.
I'm not gonna get anything done tonight. I'll tell you that right now.
No, you knew you were just going to be getting there, seeing what the hell was going to be what the hell. Like, that is the unfortunate part of it.
It took me 2 hours to travel here.
Yep. This is the world of Atlas. Like, it is definitely a game that is that much of a deep dive into every aspect. I mean, it's innovating on the level of being able to sync this many people into a world together of what it's capable of. Like, we know that it's a little underpopulated at the moment. People are starting to come back. The reviews have hit a major uptick since the initial release. It was like really positive, and then by the time it died down, by the time me and Stone walked away, the reviews were really heavily negative. If you go and check out since, what was that, the March update? May update?
Yeah. April. The first mega update was in April.
Yeah. Which was a big game changer, and since then, all the reviews on Steam have gone back to its mostly positive again.
Only one thing I'm fucking doing.
Put some walls up.
Tearing some walls down.
Gonna smaller base.
Ta-da! Goodbye, all that shit.
Just gonna keep the taming pins, or
Yeah.
I mean, you do have a galleon right there, so.
Exactly. I don't need any other shit. I'm gonna put a bed here.
Put those water barrels out on the boat. I got a broken one on my galleon.
Yeah, I'm good with that right now.
Oh no, I mean, mine's literally broken. It won't even accept water. Like, just broken. So I'm probably gonna end up like destroying it, trying to build another one and see if it'll work better. That one is not working at all. Sweetwater, peace, love, and happiness. A Berlin Weiss with peach. Very good. Very tasty beverage. Very summertime beer. And it's only 4.7%
So
alcohol.
there used to be a whole base right here where I'm standing, man. And it's gone. It was a massive base.
And because you guys left it for so long, it just...
No, other people had a base here. But ours was what you saw back there. It's just there was a massive base that was right here at one point. They had tons of tames and shit. Okay.
Yep. Yep. If you don't stay up with it, it don't stick around. And now all we need is a taming pit, which means we don't have to keep up with anything. He can just come up here and tame. Like, we did a lot of remote base building and stuff like that, but you'll probably see less of that now with us running galleons. We'll have like a spot to spawn. We'll settle up there, do what we need to do.
Yeah, remember that trick right there.
Fill up some cart.
If you have your bears following each other, you just move the lead bear onto the boat and the others get on the boat.
Yes, this is very true. I always do that with mine. I've actually gotten a little bit different with how I handle mine, and I whistle one bear to follow me. I swim out, hop on the boat, and they all hop on the boat.
Yeah, that'd work. Makes sense.
That way I don't even have to worry about getting off of him and moving somebody, because I started having a little bit of an issue where you'd hop off and you'd want to go to the wrong side. The bear wouldn't want to fucking get on the boat, or something was in the way and he just didn't want to get on the boat. So in order to like alleviate that situation, I was like, all right, screw this. Watch, here's what I'm going to start doing. I swim out, get on the boat, and then go, hey, bears, come here. Whistle the one, and he just comes and everybody gets on the boat together. So, yeah, that is a handy way to get all your bears on the boat. That follow, like, don't ever have them all following you, because that's ridiculous. Get them all following one bear or one tiger. Whatever your lead pack animal is going to be, just have all of them hop on that thing and then whistle them all to follow that. And you can travel, you can hop off and do shit. If you want the pack to follow you, whistle the one bear to follow you. And then all you have to do is unwhistle the one. It's great.
Sounds like it.
Mass crowd of fucker-upper. When you're running with a group of bears, like I said, I was down there farming yetis, man. Killing yetis with a pack of bears is rewarding. Even though they need to give us more mythos down there in those Arctic regions. I don't like the between like 3 and 8. Per yeti.
Yeah, it's pretty low, that's for sure. You get a decent amount from Power Stones, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, well, we haven't tried that yet.
I did a little bit pre-mega update.
Man, we're looking about mega update and what a little pack of bears is going to be able to do. Not going to the gate or into the city is kind of what I'm thinking. Like, we need to get there. We need to hit like a blind side of the island and see if we can farm up some shit on that side of the island. Because we know the city's populated with them fucking ember giants.
Yeah, fire elementals.
Yeah, fucking fire elementals. And now there's those other elementals too that are there. Like, there's 2 types.
Oh, probably ice, I'm imagining.
I can't remember. I ain't got the wiki pulled up right now, but got like 2 minutes left on Radio Land, something like that. Over here, 2:35 left on Radio Land. Everybody out there on the ironic radio waves, man. It's been a pleasure chit chatting and talking the smacking with y'all. Getting to hear all the crazy ranting and raving that has gone on during this stream, as the video side has had all of its problems it could possibly have. We appreciate
Oh yeah.
there. We do. We appreciate y'all sticking in there real good over there on the radio side and listening to all of this crazy live babble that goes on here with the Angry Dandelion over on ironicradio.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What he said.
Yeah. A whole bunch. Thank you.
Definitely.
And why you collapse like when you split screen oh man. Windows feature to slap something to one side of the screen. Why does it change the pages so much that they're almost inoperable? Like you slap them over to one side of the page and you start working on something, and then like you go to navigate the page and it doesn't operate like its regular page. It goes, no, you're running a different version of this page. You're running side snap. It's like, well, that's dumb. Never.
That's the problem. You thought.
Yeah, you thought 1 second too long about that.
Alright, I decided I'm moving the ship in closer.
I love it. Drowned in Bear 101.
You hold all that shit so I can move. Hooray! Alright, I'm just gonna get this ship back in.
All right. Well, for everybody out there in Radio Land, these last 30 seconds are probably you're still going to miss the boat being docked in place, but it's been fun talking with y'all anyway, though.
Oh yeah.
Again, like I
that
said,
shark is fucking up that rhino. So much for 3 days.
yep, so much for 3 days.
Defend yourself, poor rhino.
They're all set to passive.
Mm-hmm.
They've all
the way they're lined up, man. I think somebody's ship just fucking sank there, and has decayed with them on it or something. They're like lined up like they were on a ship.
They could have been unclaimed on that ship, and when that ship took off, that's how they land.
Maybe they just left them beside the ship. But who knows? Whatever, that rhino's gonna die. That's all I know.
I don't know, Bookie.
If that rhino dies, I guarantee those 2 bears go too.
Give me a bit and I'll take care of whatever you need me to take care of, okay? Just chill out and give me a bit. Love you.
Bye, Radio Land.
Bye, Radio.
Yeah, we maintained 5 listeners throughout the entire 2 hours we were on. Well, 4 listeners for an hour and 20 minutes, and then 5 for the next.
Nice.
All right.
That's a good uptick for us. Oh, yo, did y'all hear what happened last night on 8-Bit Bros? 8-Bit Bros got cross-posted over to Retro Revolution, and there was a point where we had 1,500 people watching the 8-Bit Bros.
Nice.
On Facebook Live. I was like, yo, y'all got to get over here in this fucking chat talking to fucking web. And then I'm like, chat over there is fucking lit as fuck. Y'all got to be a part of this chat. They were lit as fuck, man. Those motherfuckers was just like, what are these motherfuckers doing? Somebody would come into the room and be like, what the fuck is going on over here?
No way. Alright, on that note, I'm ending these streams. And I'm going to finish backing this boat up. And I'm getting the fuck off here.
Yeah, I gotta wind up cooking the missus some food. That way she comes home and she ain't gotta worry about anything.
You're going to be first to get the X. So thanks for watching 3 times. Putting up with the bullshit with the whole streaming stuff. Later.
If it ain't one thing.
And YouTube, as always, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for watching and all that bullshit. We'll see you next week.